We'll have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Sam Merrill.
Dad, love you. Merry Christmas.
As Towns and Allen will jump it up.
Absolutely sensational on the offensive end under Mike Brown.
Merrill can't rim in the three. The Knicks second in the league in offensive efficiency, only Denver better. Knicks fresh off an NBA Cup title as Towns goes around Allen but gets called.
A little bit of good news on Christmas Day.
That's right, some holiday cheer.
Exactly.
Maybe we planned the release. Here's Merrill. Off to Allen, working the block, gets fouled by Anunoby, and James the way they did against Charlotte and New Orleans. 36 assists, 40 assists, more than 23s in each. Have a completely different feel now coming into this game on Christmas Day.
It's incredible, and people will say, oh, well,
They were 26-4. Ended up winning 64 games. You saw Evan Mobley there. Cavs got great news with him as well. George will have more in a little bit that he's going to play today. Who was supposed to miss weeks more and is available already for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Bridges. Mitchell able to muscle his way to them.
He is unafraid of contact, uses that strength and upper body to get separation all the time.
Also loves playing against the Knicks. Has averaged over 30 points per game his last 12 against them. Anunoby separates, can't hit. Allen the rebound. Knicks still yet to score. A little more than 2 minutes in. Merrill catch, fire, no. Here's Bridges. Giving it up in the corner hard. Has shot it much better from three this season. Merrill comes in, and that is going to moment with his two personals. Mitchell lobbing it up, Allen pumping it down. And
his recovery process, saying that just 2 days ago, he was working 3-on-3 full go with the coaches going full court, and he'll get some action early on here in this one.
George, just remarkable recovery from Mobley as that foul.
5-year-olds and younger, that you can cut them open with a blade and they will magically sew themselves back together and get back on the floor, as opposed to those guys who are maybe 30 and above that, so to speak.
Just a little bit longer the tooth as Mitchell buries the three. But welcome news for the Cavs, who also just got Sam Merrill back and won their first 2 games with him back in the lineup. Still without Max Strus with a Jones fracture in his foot, and he is not anywhere near returning. Here's Bridges. Backing into Garland. Good dig from Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Brunson can't hit the three, and the rebound Garland. Cleveland doing a nice job defensively in the early going against New York.
One of the things they're doing is making New York play late clock. I mean, they've had multiple possessions as Donovan gets another one to go. Like, this has been an issue for the Cavs. A season ago, they were terrific on both ends of the floor, one of the most dynamic offenses. And listen, we can't evaluate the Cavs until they get fully healthy. What we can evaluate at times is it feels like some of the losing or the missing personnel has impacted their defensive intensity on nights. That will frustrate you.
Garland running out, able to lay it in off the delivery from Mitchell, and a 13-3 start for Cleveland. So far today, getting it done on this end of the floor. And
most concerned about today, can we get them away from second shot opportunities?
Merrill fakes the three, will fire, and hit. 16-3 Cavs out of the gate.
What a start. Back-to-back wins, as you said. The feeling around the team totally different. They feel more confident.
First time this year they've hit 20 or more threes in back-to-back games, something it felt like they did nightly a year ago. They had the 76 assists combined between those two. Mitchell will keep it inbounds, try and continue to create tempo. Mitchell slithering through, carving inside, and popping it home. Wonder if Mike Brown's going to need another timeout soon.
I tell you, if Donovan starts to get going in the scoring streak, you've got to settle him down. Somebody's got to shut the water off, because he can go for 10, 12, 15 and a quarter.
He already has 10. Hart can't hit. There's that offensive rebounding from Robinson. By the numbers, one of the greatest of all time on a per 48-minute basis. Anunoby, 3 to shoot, gives it up. Hart enters. Tough bucket from Josh Hart. Able to finish with the left.
You're a veteran team, Ryan, so you would anticipate Jalen Brunson to do some things. A little look there. That's a little heat check from
That
Donovan.
was the one you were waiting. He had the personal, but not the team foul. Midway through the first quarter, 18-5, Cavs leading. Here's Brunson. That three won't go either. Mitchell the rebound. Garland wiggling into the paint, scoops it up short. Garland's had a better burst of late. Still not all the way back from the toe, but has looked better. Clarkson can't hit. The Knicks just ice cold from three in this first quarter. 0 for 6. Garland out to Merrill. Wade will fire. No.
But that's twice now Garland has, in transition, tried to put pressure on the paint. That's the most important thing he's got to keep building.
Bridges nuzzling his way inside. Couldn't rim it in. Robinson. And a whistle before. Lonzo Ball in off the bench, along with DeAndre Hunter as well for Cleveland. Diawara can't hit the three, and that'll tilt out of bounds. The Knicks now percentage 38%. Denver tops in the league in that category. Garland got fouled on the drive by Diawara. And Towns a spectator with 2 fouls. It was interesting talking with Kenny Atkinson about it. He said he's our quarterback.
Right.
And so the struggles, obviously Kenny may not have been anticipating so many players getting hurt, but he always thought they might struggle a little out of the gates as Darius was getting his speed back. And he said, look, some have wondered, are we being too aggressive? Did Garland need more time? He missed all the training camp after the surgery. Said, no, this is an injury. You just knew he's great. But is there anything that you've observed that has just really stood out or surprised you? He said, just how Kobe and Tim Duncan, all guys that Mike Brown has either been the head coach or an assistant coach with.
Yeah, greatness comes at a cost in this league. Jalen willing to pay it.
Diawara twisting and able to finagle that in. A fruitful trip down the floor for New York.
Good patience, good footwork by the young man, and doing that with a little bit of contact on the body, so that nice low wide base helps him out.
Mobley finds the cutter. Hunter gets fouled. And that'll be number 2 now on Rob. Hits the first. Taking a look at the upcoming national. This the first of 5 games today across ESPN and ABC on NBA Christmas. I know a couple viewers in Philadelphia watching right now. Harrison, Eliza, the grandkids.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you two. Doris's precious grandchildren as Clarkson hits the 3. Mobley barges in and finishes.
Love it. So he makes the play in the middle of the floor at the free throw line as the decision maker, under duress of bodies. Then he gives you a glimpse of his ability to deck it and get by a defender. Back-to-back good plays by Mobley.
In the corner, Diawara, no hesitation. Mike Brown loves this young man, and he's delivered some nice moments in his first with Robinson and Towns in foul trouble as Garland hits the floater. Huckporty out there with Diawara, Hart, Clarkson, and Brunson, the 5 for New York. Tyson guarding Brunson. Brunson drops it in. A tough start for Brunson from the floor, but starting to get going now. Garland into the paint. Good movement here. Tyson connects on a 3. Cavs 4 of 8 from 3 in this first. A 9-point Cleveland lead. Clarkson will fire. Short. Rebound whacked into the lap of Mobley. Jalen Tyson in his second year, 20th pick of the 2024 draft. Done a really nice job for Cleveland in a larger role. Garland, you bet, on a deep one.
It's going to be, I think, a little.
9 points in this first for Darius Garland. A 12-point Cleveland lead. Hart fakes the 3. Ball got out to him. Brunson, oh, what a crossover, and the finish. That was pretty.
Come on. Last 2 times he's touched it. He dances a defender below the free throw line, and then that cross. So tough.
Foul from Clarkson before the shot, but the Cavs